Hey everyone, the third game is in progress and the West team, number 90 in fans, is in the lead 2-1, even though they lost 2-0 in the upper bracket final against Pub Trash, and even though they are down one game because of this, because they came from a loser's bracket, they are now 2-1. Amazing. Great plays around level 7, close wins. And this time we got Ick, we got Sea Giant, Aqua, and Engineer. Are there no bad rolls this tournament? Like this final? Like seriously, they're on good rolls. Aqua, Nightmare, first time we see that in this final series. Then a Grizzly, also the first time we see that. And Harlot, also the first time we see that. Okay, interesting. So I can already tell that East team got a pretty weak 8, except for the Aqua. Keep that in mind. And on left side, no real weakness. Maybe a 10 weakness, only the Archer. On the other side, well, they're not much better 10. So I would say a little bit better for left side. He had Sea Giant, but he rolled and he has no Archer. Interesting, no Warrior Sense. And gonna see if we have another straight 7 cent again. So both games we actually got the same king spells on both teams. Like first game it was double immolation, second game it was double wave. So they would have the opportunity to go for the Ick holder. While this team, oh, no, they're going for the king upgrade tactic. That is interesting. That is really interesting that they're all doing that. So they could of course have the Harlot and the Grizzly holder. And they're probably doing that. I haven't seen that too much, the tactic that you just start upgrading in the beginning. So you have some king upgrades already, and so you have a little bit income already. I mean, of course I did that already, but every game, that is interesting. That is very interesting. So no one is gonna send 2, only this militia from red to be able to build a flying machine. That's definitely good for 15. Then we have the archer. Yeah, nothing special here. He did not want to go for a militia, didn't want to give anything away that 2 people send a militia. While on the other side, Nightmare really risking something. He even went 3-0, so he probably has some backup in case that would have failed. So East side keeps on upgrading. They keep upgrading the king. It's 7 region now already. And the west side is sending, so we finally see a level 3 send. Great. Double Blood Orc Verb Commander, because yeah, red was not able to push early enough, so no verb for him. East team, Diablo is already expecting them to not send 3. He's on really low value. He will get punished now. Nightmare, pretty good. Grizzly with Revenants should also do good, and the Harlot. Yeah, I actually want to see how much the Aqua leaks. And he got a Frip Bowman, okay. Bloodrock would have hurt him more. But that Bowman is also hurting him a little bit. But with the T1, like, look at this. Because he had those T1s, he's actually clearing. That is incredible. I think he had Gnoll Warrior. Of course, the best T1 you could ever have. I mean, 10 gold, and you get a creep with 60 HP and with a poison attack. What else could you wish for 10 gold? So that was just super struck for him. The Grizzly also leaking. Interesting. So if we just went Grizzlies, 2 Grizzlies and a little bit apt, he would have of course helped, but the Revenants are not that strong. So they will see Alert with Turret and a Nightmare. So I wonder if the west side is actually fearing something now. They played this tactic twice with a straight 7 now, but this time they're not doing it. Gonna be interesting how that pays out what Diablo did here. It's pushing it to 5-2. Yeah, it was Gnoll Warrior.
A player's forces are under attack.
So I don't expect anyone to leak here. Akko would probably be the one who's most likely to leak here, but he's doing pretty fine. Oh yeah, of course the Engineer. 440 value, but he's holding super easily. Not like Diablo 2 games ago. He had problems. He leaked 12 creeps with exactly the same build, with exactly 440 value as well. Maybe a little bit different build, but still. It was unlucky, of course. So, what about level 5? Diablo not going for the 550 build. I think he was actually missing some gold even. He went for a captain now. A pretty good tank. Really a pretty good tank. See if that works for him. He only has... Is that only 7 aquas? I think he has 8. He's doing good, but it's not looking too good for him. Of course, here the Engineer's leaking. This aqua's gonna be close. Yeah, so he's actually leaking. So all those Gnoll Warriors could not make up for the aqua he was missing because of this. I think he had 8 aquas, and I think even one got sniped early. So who also leaked was Pink. With the Grizzly, with the Greymane. Okay, Greymane and Revenant leaked actually. And they got scouted now. They scouted Aqua, Archer, Ick. Well, here, they didn't scout anything new, basically. So yeah. Oh, he did not go for the Greymane. He actually went for Grizzly and 5 Revenants. That is also interesting, but now we know that actually that doesn't hold 5. 680 value. Revenants are decent 5. Grizzly, well, we know that Greymane is good because he's one-hitting, but it seems like this was really not a good choice. Because there was quite some leaks. That was not just like 1 or 2 leaks, that was a little bit more. I think with the rest, what they got here, they're actually just gonna go for 7 cent. Mick looks like he will go for 2 more Harlots. He saved 136 gold. That's gonna be, I guess, 2 more. Maybe he has to sell something for this though.
A player's forces are under attack.
On the other side, it will be an attempt to get 4x. I don't know anything about spells. We could probably see 1 spell, but I didn't check. Regarding king upgrades, I don't see anything here. And I don't see anything here, but I know that there's regen here. But I honestly think that the West team did not upgrade the king so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
Don't know if they can really do this, that they rely on their holder that much. And Aqua leaking here 590. They want to feed the holder a little bit so he can get the X. So it's gonna be a holder race in the end. Both have pretty low king. East team did some region, but that's basically nothing. And it's gonna be Harlot versus Ick. Versus low send, I would totally favor Ick because of the heal and they can do pretty good on mid. But versus high send is probably the Harlot who does better. It's also interesting, of course, what spell they have because I don't know. I have no idea. So Mick sold both Orc Warriors and has enough for the 7th Harlot. 7 Harlot is strong. Really strong. And even for Nightmares, I'm pretty sure that East side does not have Immolation. Then he would not go for Nightmares. West side though, that would also surprise me. But they're risking a lot. Their king is blank. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna switch between both holders to see who goes midwit more. I think the Harlot has to go midwit at least 6 Harlots, and the Ick, well, if the Ick is losing an Ick, then it's already a big loss. The Harlot is gonna lose 1 at least. Ick also looking to lose 1. And the Harlot lost another 1. So 5 Harlots only. Let's see how many Icks go mid. It's gonna be 3. So I think Mick was more unlucky here because he lost 2 Harlots already. If you have 7 Harlots and you lose 2, that's a big loss. They leak a little bit less. Mostly because there was a Greyman and a Nightmare and they put a little bit more. I'm not too sure if he's gonna do that much better. So now we see the Ick doing a little bit better, I think. Actually no, not even. The Harlot did better, 45 leaks, here we have 50. Oh, well, they killed about the same amount, so in the end they actually did as good as each other. Oh, and we have on left side we have Immolation. Oh, Immolation and still 4 Ick. Okay. I would have gone 3 Ick and have some push instead, because they are still losing a heal. But they're definitely hurting the enemy, but I did not expect Immolation here. Totally not. Not if someone goes 4 Icks with 2-0. So right side. Losing 2 heals. So definitely pretty good for the West team, but they totally caught me off guard with the Immolation. Even close to losing 3 heals. But because of Stomp, they were actually... well, you can't really say that Stomp saved them a little bit here, because with Wave, that Harlot would have killed a lot more in mid. So what's gonna happen for 8? They're gonna resend actually. I mean, that's a good choice. There was only a Harlot holder and they know that there's only the Aqua who is good here. Of course, they know that the Harlot is most likely overbuilding because he's taking the feed and only pushing a little bit. And with the Ick they are of course safe, especially with 4 Icks. But that really surprised me because, I mean, left side still lost a heal. Even though they had a 4 Ick hold at Immolation. They're not leaking that much though, if you look at the number. Aqua not quite able to hold, but still did pretty good with 820 value against Ascent. The Harlot also did good, but well, 1500 value. 46 leaks. Stomp. Looks good though.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, they're not gonna lose a heal here. They have almost max HP, they have 2 hit. So yeah, they are pretty far away from healing. Over 10k HP.
Player's forces are under attack.
So yeah, the Aqua staying 7-4 did not do that good, but with 7-3 he would not do that much better. He would probably go mid, but then he kills, let's say, 2 creeps. And the overbuild for Mick here made him hold a lot of units, and well, definitely saved the heal that they were overbuilding a little bit. And they had to save that since they lost 2 and the enemy only lost 1. But yeah, this game, West team was a little bit more lucky, of course, with Immolation. But I still don't know what to say about still going 4x and then losing a heal. Okay, so also no level 9 sense so far. We've not seen any level 9 sense. That King upgrade, I think that was West team that checked that. Their King is pretty decent. East team, yeah, they're still on low attack. Wait, do we have an archer this game? I already forgot that. Yeah, we have an archer again. So every game one archer. They are sending Ferb Mast while the enemy team is just going for Ferbs and some ads. I have a small deja vu here. Because I saw this end already last game. It's exactly the same. Oh, and what we should also mention is that we of course have already a suicide. No game without a suicide. No, of course not. And it's gonna be the engineer. Engineer here has 7-7 push already. 93 fly, does not even try to come back. He also suicided the game before. Very interesting. Not the best builder. More of a leaker. Who can hold something 10? Red will be hard. Blue, good value. Oh. Pulling all the ranged units in front. No. No single target damage. Well, let's look orange. I want to see how good orange does here, because I don't think he will do good. That would surprise me. I mean, he has Ignore Warriors, he has some good peers, but no. His value is too low. We will see. He only gets 1 Ferb. Really small mass. Damn. That was actually just a really low send. And with all the Gnoll warriors, damn, that's actually pretty good. That went pretty good. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything against orange now. So yellow, pretty unlucky here with this one boss. 10 leagues here on this side. Those bosses come very early because he has pretty low value.
Forces are under attack.
I mean, last game, or was it last game or was it the game before? We saw someone
A town
hold.
is under siege.
We saw someone leak 4 with 440 value, 12 creeps. That was Diablo on Mutant, and he did not go suicide. Purple was holding 4 with 440 value, and he decides against it. He decides to go suicide. Very interesting. So now it counts.
Players' forces are under attack.
How good are they doing here? East side looking very strong. They're not gonna lose a heal. Bosses are pretty low, so they will keep 2 heals. West side has still 3 heals. Let's see if they are lucky again, but yeah, they are. They will not lose a heal here, so again, heal advantage for the West team, for number 90 and fans. And they are 2-1 in favor. Pretty good for them. And Arena Send coming in from the East team. Whoa, is that a Desperation Send already? Oh, very interesting. You can build this game also. That's true. I don't know about the first game. What did he do first game? Did he also suicide there? I'm not quite sure. Probably. But yeah, suicide again. On the engineer. I mean, not the worst unit, but with holders on both teams, pretty difficult to play. East side winning super easily. I mean, it was 4 versus 3 in Descent Arena. Not a big surprise. So what is gonna happen? He's on 710. They got double 7-6. And they got a 7-5. Aqua with Hydra. That is good. That is very good. And the enemy team, they will try to survive. They have triple 7-5 and a 7-4.
Attack.
What can they do to survive? They have a Goliath, Captain Aura. They have Phantom on a Nightmare. They have the Greyman with Revenants. He stayed 7-4, okay, understandable. And the Sea Giant on green.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, but I guess no one else is leaking here. No. No one else except for purple. So looks like they go for 15 again. They want to close out the game early. So let's have a look at the lumber. So West team totally went for 7.6 now. 1k lumber, 800, 800, 1700. They really need some more leaks. Well, they will get more leaks, but they really need some slow leaks so they can at least get the Demon Kraken Behemoth, because Purple can set a lot of Warlocks and he can also send an Infernal probably, but he cannot send a Kraken or a Behemoth for his team, because you can only send one of those. So yeah, they need to get teal and also blue. Well, yeah, teal and blue mostly. To get that Behemoth. Otherwise they're missing. And on the other side, we have pretty high values. And regarding the lumber, well, did they just send? Regarding the lumber, there's almost none. We got 1200 on orange, 1300, but on the others there's nothing. They cannot send 15. They could not even send a demon and a kraken, and just a demon, well, let's say orange is sending a kraken and some warlocks, it's not working. So east side is not gonna send 15. No way. I don't know if west side is aware of this, but west side would even aim for that even more, basically, if they knew that. The west side, what they could do is to not build at all for 13, for example. For 14 is a more risk, but for 13, to really assure that there is a lot of time, that there's not too many units in mid that clear, and that there's probably even a second leaker. That would be even better. They're all rerolling now. Interesting. Another reroll. They're not aware that they don't need that. And red, to be honest, could have just went for a messing helicopter. He could just mess the helicopters. That's super strong. I mean, he can reroll. I mean, he has a lot of archers already. And he will get 4 hydras. Well, don't need to look at purple. Building up Hellraisers. Troll Champion is not really helping the Hellraisers. More Goliaths. Nothing new here, just a Hydra. Pink is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna watch Pink. Probably has the best chances of holding. I mean, Orange will most likely clear everything, but a killing? Only if he doesn't get a demon.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, is anyone gonna send against this? Like, they can't. I can check the lumber again, but we have 1200 here, 1100, 1200. With those lumber counts, even if you can get a Demon Kraken, you don't want to send against Hydra, Tok, Archer. No, you don't want to. But at the same time, they have to somehow survive. What I could see, what they can do, is they're probably, as a last chance for them, they can income send 15. That means they're all sending 15, but they're sending before the income, so they're sending Warlocks and Gargoyles, what you usually send for 13 or 14. That gives them around 100 more value to hold. They will not kill the enemy, but it could help them.
Forces are under attack.
Am I waiting for the Warlocks? Or are they actually deciding against it?
A player's forces are under attack.
They're probably currently thinking about it and thinking that they don't have enough lumber. Still no sense. Like, purple could do a lot of Warlocks, but they probably really think that the enemy team cannot send anyway because the arena sent. So just in case they would send, we would have one Warlock here. A possible, let's say 3 Warlocks here. Plus Infernal. Maybe even 4 Warlocks here for Infernal. But they're not sending. They're not sending. And enemy teams also, they're not going for it. I think that's a big mistake from the West team. Actually, no. No. Like, this team got a lot of value.
Player's forces are under attack.
But I don't know if they're so favored in the 17 race, if the West team is so favored. Because the NM team has really big values, but they also don't have the lumber. And looks like they go 16. Let me check. Goliaths. Hellraiser. Revenant Greymane. Hydra. They're going 16, which is pretty risky.
Attack.
It either works or it doesn't. I can actually not check if this is a double demon. Then I had to watch the time of a recording or something like that. So I can't check if they're gonna get a double demon or not. But I know that the East team is gonna have a lot of values. And I'm not even sure if they want to go 17. They're still on pretty low lumber. Now they would probably go 17. But there will be a 16 cents, so most likely they're not sending 17 anyway then. Even some mass here, okay, but really like almost nothing. But we see 8 Kraken. Is it gonna be a double demon? I think it's 6 demons.
Player's forces
I think it's
are under
6.
attack.
So 1 demon here on the Goliath. 2 demons on the Hellraiser. 1 demon here and 2 demons on the Hydra. I guess Mick is gonna blame it again. That he gets double demon. But that's very interesting. How are they surviving this? They have 2 heals? They should have 2 heals. But they're not doing that good. That's a huge send. That's a really huge send. Pink is going mid. Pink is indeed going mid, but no, he's not. This is game. This is the tournament. This is a 3-1 win for Fate, Jamo, 420 and 93 Fly. Damn. They went into the final 1 down because they came from the lower bracket. They won on the lower bracket with 2-1, by the way. And now they finished this 3-1. Are you kidding me? There's no way they can survive this. That's still 4 demons. 2 heals. This game is over. And it looks like they wanted to go 17. But this is over. One more heal. And number 19 fans, Fates Day Night, Jamo, Sir Smoke a Lot, and 93 Fly are gonna take the win. They're gonna take, I think, $260 prize. And the second place is getting $140. But great game, well played. And that was totally unexpected. I did not expect them to win because I usually know that Mick and his friends have a lot of luck, but they didn't here. They didn't have that luck here. It was on the other side. But that was it. That was the tournament. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked. Well, I didn't do that good, but I hope you just still liked all the videos I did. And yeah, I can't wait to see more. I don't know if it's gonna be on Warcraft 3 or if the next tournament is already on LegionTD 2. I don't know. But I hope you had a great time. And I hope you support LegionTD. You keep supporting LegionTD. Thanks for the tournament. Thanks for organizing this. Also to Mick, because he organized the tournament as well. And yeah, that was great. Congrats again and see you another time. Bye bye.